Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you all. I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness and sharing my life story with Asperger's syndrome and the like, along with tips and advice along the way, and hopefully along the way with these motivational videos and some fun and games along the way. So if you're into any of these, basically, feel free to smash the subscribe button down below, because I try to do this as much as I can, as promised, on the daily, Monday to Friday, or at least 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, depending on my uploading schedule and everything else that's been going on right now. So it's been brought to my attention right now at this point of time that while I've been away, you know, I've been trying to share my stories and whatnot, and yes, I know some people may not agree with me, but that's fine. Everyone has their own entitlement of what they say for their peace of mind. Everyone has that right to or freedom to say what they want when they want, but it's a matter of respecting each other's key differences, I believe. So this one is obviously another spoken word, and this one's going to be called Knowing Your Worth in my Knowing Your Worth series. Smash the like button if you like some of these motivational series, because as I said, I'm trying to get this ball running. I've certain other topics besides my dark, gloomy book of my diary that I've been slapped on for dwelling, even though, hey, people can think what they like. At the end of the day, I'm trying to move on forward from these, you know, negative comments that I've been getting and whatnot from others who doesn't know my story regardless. So, as we know, there are so many times in our lives, however, that we tend to hide away from people that we love and care about, maybe, or just people in general that just give us a hard time of it all, of, you know, what they think about us, and they tend to bully us until our health gets out of whack and everything else. We tend to hide away from our lives that is full of everyday disappointments, regardless of what we've been through. Some may have been through rejection, heartaches, maybe some has been broken down with broken down marriages, or their parents is on the brink of having a divorce. We tend to hide away from, you know, our true feelings into what we're really feeling. So we tend to just mask it, and we tend to just, you know, smile and laugh it off and think, you know, we're okay when we know we're jolly not okay. And sometimes we just have to put a fake smile on our face just to carry on our everyday today basis of what we're doing in our everyday lives, I feel. You know, just because, you know, we do this, we try to not let anyone in. Obviously, sometimes our guards are up, obviously, while we're putting on a brave face, or we're just trying to be brave for whatever reason. And some of us may be being brave for so long that, you know, we tend to just keep our guards up as long as we can and hope for the best that it doesn't collapse. And believe you me, I'm one of them, sort of thing. I obviously am one of the people that's trying to act all strong and stuff, and it's really hard because it's like insane this, that some of us is trying to act strong for the fear of being rejected, fear of what others may think or say about us, maybe for this fear of being rejected by our peers, our family, friends, co-workers. It could be also a fear of being judged by others just because, you know, we're different. Obviously, I've had this slapped on the knuckles a lot with me, you know, of how I go about my everyday life. People telling me what to do and say and everything else when I can't act my own personal self, which even though I'm going to share with you all, hopefully, autism and camouflaging in my next video piece over, hopefully, for you all, as well as some other autism and series that I want to address with you all. I know for a fact that sometimes we feel that regardless of what people may say and think, we should, at the end of the day, shouldn't validate our feelings towards them, or shouldn't have to answer to them in some retrospect, I believe. I believe sometimes we should be able to be ourselves, be able to express ourselves in a way we can. And I'm trying to learn this right now myself, because it's an everyday learning process for me, and I'm sure as hell it'll be like this for you guys as well that are hearing this. You know, sometimes also the most important thing, we need to take pride of who and what we are as a person. You know, no one else can make our life story but ourselves. You know, we're all on a different journey, however, I believe, and no matter where we're headed, that hopefully we can find our plan and purpose in life, I believe. You know, I believe also that there are some people in our lives that are there to test us, build us up, tear us down and everything else, to teach us, mentor us, grow with us, whatever it may be. You know, even though there is a season and a time for change and a reason for all this, you know, We shouldn't have to pretend that everything is okay, as I said, you know, of what we're going through when it's not. We should be able to find the right people we can trust to lean on and to ask for support when we're going through our trying times. Sometimes this can be really hard to determine who's going to be there for the long haul, because obviously, believe you me, I've been finding it really difficult to, you know, keep friends along the way because of what I say. I'm not here to be popular. I'm not here to gain, you know, whatever it may be of a form of title that people try to go for. I'm not here for entertainment purposes of just being laughed and mocked at or what have you. I'm here to try and mentor, advocate and actually support others that need it, regardless what it may be. So whatever it may be that is in saying this, we should be able to just get through it all, you know. We should be able to, in saying this though, the right people will come into our lives regardless what it may be, you know. And they'll be a part of our lives, should know us from the inside out and accept us for who and what we are, as well as us accepting ourselves for who and what we are. The real us. And no matter what the real reason from the people that came into our life for avoiding them that long of us to do so, that they should be able to stick around regardless if they were our real true friends, as they say. I believe that, you know, we're not all perfect, however, far from it. Yet again, we all have a plan and purpose in life. We're here for a reason until we know that purpose and true calling in our lives. I don't have everything myself, yet I am truly blessed and thankful for the things that I have, of the little things, be it the love and protection of my family, the love of certain short amountage of friends, a roof over my head, food in my belly. You know, I may not have a, you know, job at the moment, but I'm actually thankful for some of the supporters out there, of the ones that are, you know, from YouTube and outside YouTube channel, which I thank you for some of you who's been sticking around with me. You know, life isn't easy, even though it may be a distance thing versus, you know, just us just communicating via internet, but I'm thankful for that. With true friends, however, will have your back at all times and at all costs, no matter what we're going through or what we're going to be like. However, we do, however, go through a spiral of emotions regardless what we go through in our everyday lives, you know, happy, sad, anger, what have you. Sometimes we have the fear of failing, and I believe you me, I'm one of them. Fear of failing and losing a battle that doesn't belong to me, obviously, when I'm trying to gain control of it all. So I'm now learning, despite all this, of trying to be in control of everything that's around me, I'm trying to let go of what can't be, you know, of what it is. And I believe that no matter what, that we should be able to just get there at the end of the day. I feel also that, in saying this, while being real and honest, sometimes I have the fear of being alone on myself, you know, regardless of what's going on at the moment in my present life, you know, of what's going to be like, regardless, you know, and hopefully for that person, if he is the right deal for me, that he'll come back safe and sound. Even though they say let go of something that you love, and that person or something should come back to you tenfold. Sometimes also, just to be real and honest with you, sometimes I have a fear of being rejected by my peers or other people, or accepted for the right or wrong reasons, regardless, or the wrong people around me that took advantage of me in the very darn first place, even though I'm that forgiving enough to just give people chance after chance. And I'm trying to learn now that maybe only giving you one shot after you've done me wrong, you know, it doesn't mean that I should be angry or hold a grudge. It's not, far from it. People may think I'm holding a grudge and I'm going the wrong way about it. That's their problem, because at the end of the day, how I look at it, if someone done wrong to you, regardless if someone abused me till the cows come home, or has spread lies or rumours about me or whatever, I can forgive them and just move on, and hopefully move on forward regardless, and just forgive them and just, you know, not dwell on it so for too long, and just think, okay, this is what went down and time to move on. And that, because I've learned now there's certain things that you can't fix. Of all the years that has been and gone, I've learned, as I said, to forgive and let go to some of the situations and circumstances that I can't control anymore. I was at one point of being in a long-term relationship for 8-9 years with somebody that I felt so down, terrified, that I accepted what he was doing to me was the right way, regardless of the mental, physical abuse, regardless. Yet, as time went on, also, in saying this, for this acceptance of what was thought that this is what and how life should have been, you know. Yet the times and years was rolling on, passing me by with some of the opportunities that I have missed, you know, and I let go of and accepted this as a life lesson, you know, to who and what I was and who I was becoming. I know and believe wholeheartedly I'm not forever alone now. I have some people, you know, that can still love me and support me, as there are many of us that stays in bad relationships because of what it was. We feel being disrespected is far better than just, you know, being alone. But we shouldn't feel being alone, because there's more power in actually rediscovering our own voice, rediscovering our own worth, rediscovering our own self and our own values. I had my own dreams, goals and visions, basically like anyone else. I know my own worth right now after so many years. No one has no right to shatter your dreams. This is my advice for you guys. Alright? Break you or what have you, torment you, unless you allow them by giving them that full amount of attention and permission. I'm standing up today to refuse anyone who will try to give their own power, you know, over me, regardless, trying to abuse me, thinking that they're on top of the world, they're trying to be, you know, what have you. I am worth something. I am Karen. I have goals. I have dreams. I am who I am, and if people can't accept me for who and what I am and accept my story, that's their problem, because at the end of the day, I'm the author and creator of my story. This is not the end. This is still a beginning of my journey of what is to come, regardless what it is. If anything, this is to realize and know your truth and worth. So this quickly ends basically my spoken word for the day of knowing your worth. Smash the like button if you like it. Comment below. Feel free to comment below how you go about it with knowing your worth and stuff, and you know, well, how you feel about it. Do you love yourself? Do you care for yourself? You know, what can you do to better yourself if, you know, you feel down and out in this sameness? So no further ado, guys, thanks for your support, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share these videos around, because I believe that some of these videos, especially these spoken word truth of what I'm saying right now, needs to be shared around, because someone out there will need to hear it and hopefully be touched or what have you. Feel free to follow me on my social medias listed below. Feel free to subscribe, as I said before, as well as turning on the notification bell so you can keep up to date with my new content. So enough for the video, guys. Thanks for your support, thanks for watching. Do what you love what you do. Until next time, Aspie signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.